Hi, everybody. Welcome. We're a few minutes late today because actually there was a closing. So that always comes first. But welcome, everyone, to BOW, Brokers Opens Worldwide, and Florida Closing and Escrow. Don Iolano, Esquire, and Anthony Bauza, Esquire, two expert real estate attorneys. We're here for the weekly update about legal, COVID, and marketing news. So let's start with the fact that foreclosures might be spiking after August 31st. Um, 13 million are looming, later this year. Also, um, Florida is down 63% at a record low. So that's good in terms of Florida. Do you want to add anything, Anthony, to what's happening, though, as far as stimulus and so forth?
Yeah, so as far as the evictions, as you we stated before, the federal ban on evictions expired last month. The Florida eviction ban ends on September 1st. So there's usually a 30-day period between when the federal evictions can start, which was in the CARES Act. So what we're going to see now in the coming months is just a huge spike in eviction cases. The president issued an executive order, which now the Department of Housing and Urban Development has extended the ban to mortgages with the FHA. But even with this, many homeowners, many tenants are not covered, and we're expecting to see a huge spike. Some states around the country, their bans are also running out. So we have been seeing and noticing that some counties, towns, cities, and even law enforcement agencies have issued their own eviction bans while we wait for something more concrete to be passed by Congress to either extend or provide some sort of rental assistance.
Okay, and as far as the stimulus, I know that everything's been adjourned until after Labor Day, and I know eligibility will be based on the adjusted gross income level. So we're kind of in a hold on that right now.
Right, so we're just at a standstill right now. So the good news is that when something is agreed upon, since this will now be the second time around, the Treasury Department has stated that they'll be able to get checks out within a week. So as soon as Congress reconvenes and they meet again, hopefully they can strike a deal quickly. And yeah, we will be prepared for the next round of stimulus checks to go out rather quickly this time.
Correct. Okay, and then some good news to report. Short-term rental bans in Miami Beach have been lifted. Restaurant openings have are going to start in 2 weeks indoors for Miami-Dade, though although with some restrictions, 6 people at a table, windows, doors open, and with the AC for ventilation. Also, there's new technology that's been established for germ zapping robots that will be implemented in South Florida skyscrapers. So a lot of innovations are popping up during this time. And in addition, we have some big sales that have happened. Shares former Miami Beach mansion has been listed at 22 million. As you know, J Lo and A Rod have purchased a home for 32.5 million, and a home next door now has been purchased next to them for 24 million. Ken Griffith bought a double lot from Lennar chairman for 37 million. Condo sales are rising, but the dollar volume has fallen in Miami-Dade. Top sales have ranged from 800 to 6.5 million. Luxury home prices has increased 1.2% across the United States, with Miami leading the way at 2% year over year, according to Redfin, with the average luxury home in the last 3 months being purchased for $825,000. Next question is for Anthony. How is the shift in the Miami-Dade's residential realty market startling, according to the mid-year report by Berkshire Hathaway Home Services EWM Realty? And let's see how many of these we could have predicted. There's been a shift with
Right.
single-family homes, millennials, and so forth. So, you know, who's the
Right.
largest
So there
seller
is
group right now?
right. So there is some trends that we could notice in that report, some that were not anticipated, but is surely a sign of how the market has changed. The sale of single-family homes for the first time in 18 years is outpacing condos. So the pattern usually goes the other way with people wanting a condo that they can use, for example, for vacation and for traveling, and with people not doing so much of that anymore, single-family homes are now outpacing condo sales. In addition, as you stated, the millennial generation have been the chief residential buyers. Whereas before they weren't buying, now they're seeking ownership, and they've actually been spurred by the historically low interest rates. So it's something that they were saving up before, and now it's just a prime time for them to actually make their first home purchase. In addition, we are seeing that as far as the homes that are being purchased, people are now seeking a single-family home that would basically allow them to easily adapt to the new normal. So we're seeing an increase in properties that have spaces available for office, exercise, even a home classroom space for children, playrooms, and larger kitchens due to the increased dining at home instead of going out to restaurants. Buyers are also looking for a home that they could just pack in and pack up and are ready to move in. They are not seeking to renovate. It seems as though the theme is basically utility. They want to be able to buy, to get in there and use all the space. So it's very indicative of the changes that we've seen due to the pandemic and the stay-at-home orders, and the buyers are taking these kind of properties out.
And who is the largest seller group now? Is it the millennials or the boomers?
The millennials, actually, according to the report, the millennials are the higher group.
And what does or doesn't motivate the millennial home buyers, and what is being pivoted to make millennials buy?
It's a desire to settle down, own property, start a family, basically, a job security, wanting to create a household. And now combined with the low interest rates, it's a perfect time to do all of that.
And how has the federal tax laws affected residential buying?
Well, obviously here in Florida, we have no state income tax, so that's always a huge benefit for people seeking out property, as well as the various homestead protections that we offer to people here in the state.
What is a non-pandemic slowdown? I know the currency exchange rates have affected it, particularly which countries slowed down, because before that there was bidding wars going on with properties even before they were built. Now the international market is not as high as previous to the pandemic.
Right, so we're seeing fewer international home buyers, from 42% of all buyers in 2016 to 25% in 2019. And the EWM report is actually very clear. The currency exchange rate shifts from June of last year to June of this year have made it 65% more expensive for individuals buying from Argentina, 41% for individuals from Brazil, 21% for Chilean, 20% for Mexicans, 16% more expensive for Colombians, 12% for Russians, and 1% for residents of the EU. So before they were prime buyers, but now it's got a bit more expensive.
And what is the effect on the new luxury condos here with this shift?
The effect we've seen on the luxury condos is we have more of an inventory on what we consider luxury home condos, and we have less of an inventory on the other properties that working families would want to buy to settle down.
Okay, and I know there's been an inventory drop of the properties over $1 million, have dropped by 1,856 in single family homes, from February to June, from 1,856 to 1,642, and for the properties less than 1 million, they dropped from 4,325 to 3,260. So there has been an inventory drop. And the lower the price of the single family home, the greater the decline in the quantity for the sale. What is the long-term reality that has not been altered, though, in Miami-Dade?
We expect to see increasing volumes of new listings as we move through the summer. But the amount of listing, that volume might just not be enough to meet the county's largest need, which is at 300,000 and under. Workforce housing is still what's missing from the Miami-Dade residential market.
Okay, and the projected reality for Miami-Dade after the pandemic, I know depends a lot on the outlook, lifestyle changes, economics, and anything else that you can.
Yeah, basically that we're gonna see people adapting to this new lifestyle and seeking properties that will help them live that lifestyle.
Okay. Next question is directed to John. There's been some innovations as mentioned during this time period, one of which is for showings and another is to win listings. Can you tell us about those two innovations for the realtors?
Yeah, now is a good time for listing agents to spruce up their listings, not just by using pictures, but try using a 3D tour. Also, do a short listing video, but make sure when you do the video, it's not more of just walking through the house, but edit it so you get quick shots of each room in the house. And narrate during the video, either narrate during or you can narrate it after, but let people know what they're looking at. Next, try and use a professional camera if you can. If not, try and use a more updated smartphone. And try to get one of those devices where it doesn't shake. So as you're going through the house, it's more of a smooth movement, not just by holding a phone in your hand. And then create a landing page where all the photos, all the videos, everything about the house is in a certain area so you can find it. And then finally, have a call to action to either have them click a link for more information or have a phone number to call you. But they say not to force a registration. So just have something that says for more information, click here or contact the realtor.
And we do have assistance for you with the virtual tours. We can help if you do want to do a slideshow to make it more interesting with transitions, to integrate video. We can add narration. The call to action is definitely important. You don't want to force registration, but you do want people that are interested in a showing or more information to contact you, as John said. And for the showings, there's now Century Key. And for the interactive CMAs, you have Cloud CMA that gives you up-to-date comparable market analysis. So all these technological advances are important. In addition, we have the digital business card with a landing page and lead capture all in one. And that's very important because people don't want to touch business cards now. The less contact, the better. We also have live opens. But in addition, it's important to market them. You need viewers. So you could contact us for tools, including digital marketing, to make to increase the visibility of your listings your showings, and your virtual opens and tours. Next, John, how are buyers rethinking homes and reprioritizing amenities?
Yeah, just building off of what Anthony said, it's no longer just square footage of a house that buyers are looking for. It's more of acreage on the property, how much land is there, and also what recreational options are available to purchase. So there are 5 top things that buyers are looking for. The first is the outdoor activities like a swimming pool, a large grass area where they can play soccer, playhouses, and maybe even a tennis court. That's an option. Next is the outdoor entertainment and dining options. Big backyards are very important now. Paved patios where you can grill and entertain friends, and also covered or screened-in porches. Those are also big things buyers are looking for. The third one is an emphasis on multi-generational entertainment for all ages, like playrooms, gyms, a large TV area, or home theater have also become highly sought after. And if the buyer is a boater or owns a boat, they're going to want to look for houses near marinas. And number 5 is staycations, but also work areas, private studies, suites, libraries have also suddenly become top priorities for buyers. Definitely the biggest thing is the home office. So what this means for realtors is if you have a listing, you're going to want to emphasize these amenities that your selling house has. Don't miss out on including all of these things in the listing because this is what buyers are looking for.
Correct. And in addition, we can help you as well with any professional photography you need. As mentioned, the 3T tours, we can actually also send people to do professional tours for you, 360 Google Maps, Facebook invites, and assist again with the visibility for social media, digital marketing, Facebook boosts, Google ads, etc. So please contact us for your title and closing needs. Florida Closing and Escrow.com. Our phone number is 305-720-2844 or 1-800-FL-CLOSE, or for general questions, 786-787-0425. We're doing in-house closings. We're doing curbside closings. We're doing closings, any locations needed, and for buyers out of state and out of the country with online notarization and more. We include the legal experts to help structure deals to close. So we're here to assist you during this difficult time with closings, marketing, and more. So we hope you'll tune in weekly, 2 p.m. on Wednesdays to get the updates. Contact us for anything needed and any questions. And anything you want to add? We want everyone to stay safe and healthy and successful. John and Anthony, do you have anything you would like to add?
Yeah, just to remind people that the closing that we just had right before this, everything's COVID safe. That's why it took us a while to be ready. We had to spray down and clean up the conference room and everything. So everyone was wearing masks as well. We don't have it now because we're speaking, but we are COVID safe. So hopefully we'll get through this together and hopefully soon.
Okay, appreciate your input. Thank you. And thank you to all the viewers and anyone watching after this live broadcast. And we're here to help you. Stay safe.